Created by Seaweed Audio and free for you to install and use with Computer Music issue 268, Fathom CM is the latest entry into the CM plugins roster of powerful synthesizers. It's a modular synth, meaning you're free to choose and connect individual oscillators, filters, effects and modulators. This mega polysynth features 7 oscillator types ranging from virtual analog and FM through to additive, wave drawing and wavetable options. Each oscillator also has its own detune section, noise generator and harmonic and random distortion. There are also tons of filter types, plenty of effects, and modulation options aplenty, including LFOs, envelopes, sequencing, draw your own LFOs, and tons more. So let's get going with this sound design Swiss Army knife. To install Fathom CM on your computer, grab the Fathom CM folder from the CM DVD or file silo, then copy the entire folder to the appropriate location on your computer. Next, open up your DAW and fire up Fathom CM on a new MIDI track. To resize the GUI to fit your screen, drag the bottom right edge in or out. We're going to hit the center browse button, click on the top left circle button, then navigate to the Fathom CM folder that we copied earlier and click open. The categorized folders now populate the left-hand menu. To save this blank setup as an initialized preset called a program, navigate to the program's user folder, then hit the center save button to add this blank program to the list. We'll double-click its name column and type in it. So let's now check out some of the bundled programs. Click a categorized program folder on the left, then double-click on a program. Fathom CM loads that program and automatically flips the display back to the signal flow view. You can now trigger Fathom CM with MIDI notes to play the current sound. Then use the top menu bar's left and right arrows to scan through adjacent programs. The waveform's frequency content is displayed in real time, with the currently playing notes represented by the vertical lines. Let's quickly browse through some of these presets and soak in the synth's range of tones. Fathom CM can do it all, from futuristic acid lines and beautiful arpeggios to thick basses, lush chords and more. So let's quickly load up the ambient dancing saws program and break down its signal flow. As you can see here, there are 2 pairs of oscillators. Each pair feeds into a dual filter configuration, then into a delay effect, then into a reverb effect. Signal flows from left to right. As with any hardware or virtual modular synthesizer, connections are made between modules via cables, which you can see here feeding from components' right outputs into left inputs. To connect or disconnect components, simply drag from an edge and patch a virtual cable. Click a component to turn it green and bypass it, leaving signal running through it. Click again to turn it red and block signal from running through it. When you select a component in the central window, its editable parameters populate the bottom pane. Hit the signal flow button to show the 7 global control knobs along the bottom. These are used to set overall volume, pitch, polyphony, velocity response, glide and display settings. Here also lives the global graphic EQ. Adjust sliders to customize the frequency of the synth's output signal. Okay, so now we understand the basics of Fathom CM, let's patch together our own preset from scratch. Navigate back to the browser Programs User folder and load the init preset we created earlier. Audio components, oscillators, filters, effects and modulators are selected from this left-hand menu. Let's start with an oscillator. Fathom CM features a host of types ranging from virtual analog and additive to draw your own waveforms, wavetables and even AM and FM. Let's drag the wavetable oscillator into the main central area. Head to the Wavetable Oscillator's bottom left Parameters tab, where you can set up 2 wavetables and merge or morph between them. In this lower area, we'll click on the left wavetable display to full screen the editor, and we'll click and drag around on the display to draw our own custom wavetable shape. Once done, hit the Exit Wave Draw button to go back. Next, let's load a bundled wavetable into the right slot. Over on the bottom right, click File to open the browser. Then choose a wavetable from the Wavetables menu. We'll opt for Center Wave. Note that you can also import your own wavetables. We'll close the browser, then sweep Wave Index around to scan through the table. Now both wavetables are set up, we can switch algorithm to morph, then fade between the left and right wavetables using the amount knob. Next, let's wiggle this parameter with a modulator. Head to the left menu, open the Modulators tab, then drag an LFO draw onto the wavetable's amount knob. Then up in the right mod matrix here, drag the mod ring to apply mod depth. The LFO is now modulating our wavetable morph amount. Click the modulator's icon, which is the pencil here, to open its editor. And then you can draw in your own custom curve shape to taste. We're going to flip time units to seconds. Then adjust the LFO period, i.e. rate, to set a suitable speed. Back in the main signal flow area, open the Filter tab and drag a low-pass state variable component in. Connect a cable from the wavetable's output into the filter's input. And then tweak filter settings to taste. Let's finish off with some processing. We'll head into the Effects folder, drag in some processors, then connect everything together, and adjust effect settings. This has only been a basic exploration of this incredibly powerful instrument, but we'll be going into more depth in a later issue of Computer Music Magazine. The full version of Fathom, Fathom Pro, gives you an additional 7 variable filter types. Make sure you upgrade to Fathom Pro over at fathomsynth.com.